Based on the textbook pages provided, here is a breakdown of the classification of articulators according to instrument function, proposed by the International Prosthodontic Workshop on Complete Denture Occlusion, 1972, Articulator Classification Summary. Class 1. Definition. A simple holding instrument capable of accepting a single static registration. Vertical motion is possible. No eccentric motion is possible. Examples: slab articulator, hinge articulator, barn door hinge. Class 2. Definition. An instrument that permits horizontal as well as vertical motion, but does not orient the motion to the temporomandibular joints. Class EA. Eccentric motion permitted is based on average values. Examples: Gritman articulator, Gizzi simplex, mean value articulator. Class EB. Eccentric motion permitted is based on arbitrary theories of motion. Spherical theory, Monson's maxillomandibular instrument. Bonville theory, Bonville articulator. Conical theory, Hall articulator. Class EC. Eccentric motion permitted is based on engraved records obtained from the patient. Example: House articulator, using the needle house method. Class 3. Semi-adjustable. Definition. An instrument that simulates condylar pathways by using averages or mechanical equivalents for all or part of the motion. They accept a face bow transfer. Class ER. Accepts only a protrusive record to adjust the protrusive condylar inclinations. Lateral condylar inclination is determined using Hanau formula, L equals frac H 8 plus 12. Examples: Hanau model H and H2, dentatus, Bergstrom. Class IIIB. Accepts both protrusive and some lateral records. Examples: Hanau kinescope, Ney articulator, Panodont. Class 4. Fully adjustable. Definition. An instrument that accepts three-dimensional dynamic registrations to allow orientation of casts to the TMJs and simulation of all mandibular movements. All articulators in this class are Archon types with adjustable intercondylar distances. Class EVA. Condylar pathways are engraved by the patient, stereographic recording. Example: TMJ articulator, Swanson's TMJ articulator. Class IVB. Condylar pathways are recorded or simulated using electronic tracing or graphic records. Examples: Stewart computer nathograph, Dana pantograph. Here is the structured summary of the remaining pages of Chapter 7 on articulation, covering the Class 4 articulators, mean value articulator, and semi-adjustable articulator, dentatus. 1. Class IVB articulators, fully adjustable, mechanism. Condylar pathways are obtained using three-dimensional tracings, pantographic recordings. Pantograph, an instrument used to graphically record paths of mandibular movement in one or more planes using 6 styli and tracing tables attached to the maxilla and mandible via face bows and clutches. Modern pantographs are also available in electronic form. 2. Mean value articulator. Classification: Class 2 non-adjustable articulator. Indication: used if occlusal contacts are to be oriented in centric occlusion only. Movement: opens and closes on a fixed horizontal axis with a fixed incisal table and condylar path. Key dimensions and features: fixed distance of 110 mm between condylar shafts. Condylar slots are angled at a 30 degrees incline with a spring mechanism. Incisal table has a uniform 5 degrees angulation on all sides. Features a mid-incisal pin to aid in the orientation of maxillary anterior teeth relative to the midline and occlusal plane. Components of mean value articulator: upper and lower members, incisal table and pin, mid-incisal pin, condylar shafts and slots, vertical supporting arms. 3. Semi-adjustable articulator, dentatus articulator. Classification: Class EA non-Archon type semi-adjustable articulator. Indication: used when balanced occlusion in eccentric movement is required. Key features: fixed intercondylar distance of 110 mm. Adjustable horizontal condylar inclination, HCI, and lateral condylar inclination, LCI. Curved incisal pin used to compensate for the arc of closure in dentate individuals and post-processing adjustments. Recommended: zeroing positions. Before starting lab procedures, controls are set to default baseline settings. Horizontal condylar inclination, HCI, set to 40 degrees. Lateral condylar inclination, LCI, set to 20 degrees. Incisal table, set to 0 degrees. 4. Key formulas and calculations. Hanau's formula for lateral condylar inclination, where L equals lateral condylar guidance angle and H equals horizontal condylar guidance angle. 5. Articulation workflow comparison.